lovelies, I'm Wendy from Woo's Creations, and I have found a card I liked. It was in inches. I have changed it to centimetres, but if I get time I will try and put the inches measurements on my page as well. So you can see just there. Hi Louise. This was created in inches by Brenda Quintana. Now I will put my own thing on it because, as you know, I do like to do that. I like to change things up a little bit. Right, so I've picked out a couple of papers. These papers are from the mini, and they are called Sweetest Christmas, 12 by 12. I'm praying this fold works because I thought I haven't done a little fancy fold for you in a while, so I thought we'll go for it and we'll do a little bit of a... I've not made this card before, so I thought, you know, yeah, I'm going to have a gnome on it, but I'm going to make him look a bit more like Santa, possibly. But we'll see. So I have a standard card base for me, which is 14.5 by 10.5. Yeah, so it's 14.5 by 21, folded at 10.5 centimetres. And then I have a matting layer that will go on the front, and that is 14 by 10 centimetres. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it straight on. Where's my glue? There it is. Hi, Anne. Good morning. Okay. Yeah, I love the gnomes. I haven't used them as much as I'd love to, so they're probably going to appear everywhere. So, but it's okay. It's nearly Christmas. It's fine. We can have gnomes everywhere, can't we? So what you do is you put your matting layer on the front as usual, and then you take a circle die, 2 sizes. So I've got a big... So I've made a surround, that's what this is, by cutting out 2 pieces out of real red. And I'm going to cut the hole in the card out of the smaller one of the 2. I'm going to get there in a minute, I promise. Right, so I'm just kind of eyeballing the centre. If you need to measure in both sides, you carry on, you do you. I like to eyeball it, makes it more authentic to a Woo card. Yeah, I love the DSP as well, Vicky, but I decided I needed to use some of my candy canes because I haven't used them yet. So you've got 2 beautiful circles that you can use. Oh no, you haven't. You've got that matted because I glued it, didn't I? Honestly, I'm tired. Okay, so then you have a card with a hole in it. Perfect. So we're going to set that aside, and then what you need is a piece of white cardstock, which I haven't got out, which is because I've made, that's the wrong cardstock. I've made a prototype so that I could get the measurements right, but I only did that just before I came on, and I'm a bit kerfuffled because my friend came over and she wasn't going to be here long, and then she was here for longer, which is fine because it was lovely to see her. And then we had to have tea, and then we had to watch the fireworks. Right, so you're cutting it like you're cutting another card base. Hi, Mum. So this one needs to be brain work. Right, okay, so we are scoring at 10 centimetres. And then when you fold it in half, you'll have a little slit, well, you'll have a strip to cut off the end at 10. And then it will be just 14. So when you put it against this one, it's going to have a border all the way around. But that's not all. So then what you need to do is open up your card. Oh, I did have it the right way. There. And this time we're going to score at 5 centimetres. And you're going to fold it outwards like that. And I'm going to get my bone folder and give it a good burnish to try and get it to lie a bit flatter. Like so. And it's going to go that way. Then I'm going to grab my card base. And I am going to glue this on here. Now, I haven't decided how I'm decorating this part, except for a circle in the middle. Can you see where I'm going with this? So, I'm just going to glue this piece on.
Oh, you're on your computer.
Hello, Aaliyah. You need to go out, please. So then you just glue this in here as you would normally. So you've got your matting layer inside your card like so. Then, so for the outside, I thought to neaten up that bit there, we will add a circle.
Mummy.
Yes, darling.
It didn't work after.
What didn't work?
The computer didn't work after. Mummy.
It does work. It's working now.
Mummy, I was wondering after your live I can use your laptop for a minute.
After my live, you will be sleeping.
Mummy.
Right, so then we have our circle. Finishes off the outside of the card beautifully. So for the inside, I am thinking that maybe we need to add...
Mummy, please can I have your computer after?
We'll talk about that later, not right now. You go, and then I'll shout you when I'm done.
What about I play horsey game, like Lottie plays me?
You go and play with your toys, and I will see you in a little bit.
Okay.
I think I'll put another gnome inside.
Wait, Mummy.
Just here.
Mummy. I want to watch what you're doing.
Not right now, baby.
Oh, she have no.
I have a gnome, yes.
That's a cute little gnome.
It is the cute gnome, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So this little gnome is going to go here. And then I think I'll use a piece of this. So this section here is 5 centimetres. Aaliyah, off you go, babe, and you can come back in after.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I take your computer?
You can't take my computer now. We'll talk about it after.
What about...
Right, so for my matting layer for that section. Aaliyah, can you go, please?
What about I play with your computer in the bed?
Tomorrow.
What?
It's nearly bedtime. So... she's not going to be happy now. Okay, so 13.5 by 4.5, which is basically that, but it leaves a little border all the way around. Now you could double mat this because obviously it's not going to show up perfectly on there, but I think it's all right. So I'm going to pop that on there. Go and get your tablet, babe. You haven't been on it for ages. Well, you haven't been on it all day, have you?
I have.
Go on. Aaliyah. Now, I could. You won't see it from the outside, but I could put a piece there as well, couldn't I? So, what about what's on the other side of this one? Don't like that one. What's on the other side of my candy canes? Or maybe we'll put candy canes on it. Yes, we will. Mind yourself, please. Oh, she's pulled my camera. Sorry, guys.
I haven't pulled your camera.
Well, it moved. Right. Okay, can you see now? Oh my goodness, it's all gone all wonky donkey. Okay. That will be just fine. Okay, let's cut this bit. No. So we're going to go 4.5 again. She's muttering away to herself as she walks away. So we'll have some candy canes on the other one. Now this is just going to make it more sturdy as well if you put these pieces on. And you've still got your writing area here, because when the card is closed you're not going to see that section. So we pop that on there like so. It's going to go like that. So let's colour in our little gnome, and then we will get another gnome. I think I've got one already coloured in, so we'll use that one. So I'll just colour this one. So let's have a look. These are the colours I coloured the other gnome in. So I've got some Cherry Cobbler, Poppy Parade, Grey Granite, Smoky Slate, and some Petal Pink, which I use for their nose. I love it. I love colouring. Okay, so for his mouth, I'll just use the dark petal pink, just so that it's not bright white. So there's our little gnome inside. So then I did one earlier. Here's one I made earlier. So this is my gnome for the front. So he's going to go there. I did think about putting things in the background of him, because you know me, I like to have a scene or something behind him, but we're just going to go with a nice clean and simple one. Now this is quite, see, I think this is quite, not flimsy, but I think I'm just going to try something. Probably going to go completely wrong, but you know, right, does he fit on there? Yes, I'm going to cut this smaller circle where he fits quite nicely. So bear with, I'm just going to use a piece of Happy Doodle tape to hold it down because it keeps wriggling. So I'm going to cut my gnome out a bit smaller because I have got the red circles that I've cut out when I did the frame part. So it's not that one, is it? It's that one. So I cut this one earlier. Here's one I made earlier. So I'm going to glue this on here like so. And actually it helps with the background bit. And then glue that onto there. I think it's because I'm catching the cable or something. Hold on. Hold that thought. There we go. Let's try that. I'm hoping that works. So there we go. He's on there now. And then what you do is you make sure the card is completely folded flat. And then, I didn't see how she did it, but this is how I'm guessing she did it. It worked on my demo, so it's alright. So just put a bit of glue, not too much that spills out any edges. And then slide this in as straight as you can get it. Like so. like that. And then when you open it, it opens like that. Ta-da! Oh, I love it. I'm loving this fold. I'm going to have to do more. Yeah, so this is probably going to be a really quick video. How amazing is that? So that's that bit. So we need a little, I keep saying so, I'm sorry. It's just the way I am. And it's become a habit and I can't stop. So I need a Christmas sentiment. What's on the gnomes actually? Let me see. What does it say? You know me so well. Warm wishes. Your kindness does not go unnoticed. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That'll do. Is that the right one? Yes. So, let me think now. Shall we use our... We'll use our lovely labels punch. So we need some white cardstock. Do I have a nice little offcut? Oh, look at that, just the right size. I think I might stamp this in Evening Evergreen, you know, so that we can bring the green from our surrounding. Hi Claire, I'll forgive you. You'll just have to watch it from the beginning to know what we do. Oh goodness me, avalanche. So I'm just going to check how straight this is. It's a little wonky donkey. So we're going to try and get it. Oh, look at that. See, that's why it's always good to check. It was slightly off. So I've tilted it slightly and I got a nice straight one. Do you have a note, Claire? This is the question. Do you have a note as to why you are late? I do think maybe this is slightly large. Let me just trim each end. So we'll put this away. And we will trim, not too much because we want a pretty end on it. Let's have a look now. Try and get the same amount on each end. So I think I'm going to make a few of these cards. I might not make them with you tonight because it's probably... Family came back from fireworks. I stayed at home in the warm, Claire. Oh, I don't blame you. We don't go, so we've tried to go a number of years and my 10-year-old is still absolutely petrified. So Elsie's lovely friend invited her to go with their family, so that was awesome. So Elsie has been out and then she's sleeping over at their house as well. And Mum, this is the second time she's slept over, so that is a bit of a miracle in itself, people. So this needs to be, so this is 2 centimetres. Look, it's moving again. Why is my, what? I don't understand. Why is it moving? Oh, dear me. I'm just going to keep an eye on it because it's still moving. I can see it's moving. What is going on? It's the first year Megan has to go. Wow, Claire, that's awesome. Right, so I'll cut this at 8.5 because my little label is 8. And then, hi Steph, welcome. We've got gnomes in the house. Ta-da! So if anybody that lives local or near or posting wise anyway would like some Christmas cards, please get in touch because I will be swamped in them. Because I generally do like personalised ones if I'm going to send them out. So I'm not very good at sending Christmas cards, but I make a lot of them. Because I like making them. It's very bizarre. My brain doesn't work as far as sending cards. Birthday cards, rubbish. I make 6 million cards a year and I'm still rubbish at remembering to send people a birthday card. It's horrendous. I think what I need to do is write them all. Make a load, write them all. Stick them all in envelopes. And then all I've got to do is stick it in a post box, maybe. I don't know. It's not working for me. Whatever I'm doing now isn't working for me, I mean. I've just done them 2 different ones, haven't I? Look. Each end's different. How on earth? Oh, thank you, Steph. That would be so cool. Welcome. Is it Zana or Zaina? Baxter, you're very welcome anyway. Let me just try and correct what I just did. So I'm going to put them both in at the same time. Into the right one this time. No, you can't do 2 at a time, Wendy. That's just too risky. Right, so I don't even want to go that. Okay, this thing is driving me insane. I don't understand what is going on with my phone. And I don't know why it keeps moving. Hang on, let me just... I've just moved my lamp a little bit. So I'm hoping it stops moving now. No, it's still moving. Hang on, let me put that around there though. Can you still see okay though? Because I've had to change the lamp a bit. Oh, you can still see, so it's alright, it'll do. Right, I'm hoping that will stop it moving. Honestly. Right. I'm going to line it up. Zana. Okay, I can deal with that. Right, hold on. Sorry, concentrating, trying to get it in the right place, because I'm not going to the very end now, because otherwise it'll be too short compared to the other end of it, which is ridiculous. Wendy, what are you doing? Tired. Right, always tired. Okay, we should try that. Say a little prayer for me. I just want it to have a little border. Is that too much to ask? Right, I don't know where this glitter's come from. I think that's from the card we made last week. Okay, let's cut. See, I'm such a perfectionist. That has to come off. I need to make it so that you can see more red. Yeah, well, my daughter is called Aaliyah, and she gets called all sorts of names. But we spell it literally Leah with an A, so I just assumed people would know, but apparently not. There you go, that's better. So I've got a nice border around there. Oh my goodness, this is driving me crackers. Just not entirely sure why it's moving. I've tightened up the lock bit. Let me just tighten up that bit. Right, it can't move now. It can't move now. Let's put that away so that it's not in the way. So let's glue this on. Honestly, silly little problems. Claire says, I'm playing with framed florets. Oh, I don't even know what that one is. I haven't ordered for a little while. I mean, I do this because I love it, not because I'm trying to make loads of money. But occasionally, I can't afford to buy anything. But tomorrow, I'm going somewhere exciting. And I can't wait. It's very exciting, isn't it, Mum? If you're still there, that is. I feel like I've been waiting forever to go to one. I've not been to a craft fair before. Right, let's put these on here. I think we'll have 2 in the middle, because chances are this will get posted somewhere or sold or something. I keep saying I'm going to sell some cards on my page, but I have so many cards that it's actually hard to list them all. So if anybody wants some, just give me a message and I will sort a bundle out for you and make a deal. Right, let's get this straight now, Wendy. Is that about straight? Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Right, so that's that bit. Now he needs a sparkly beard, so out comes the Winker Stella. Maybe we should... I know it's retired. It's the shimmering crystal effect. But I actually think it would look really cute if he had like a bobble on the end of his hat. It helps if I finish my sentences, doesn't it? So I'm going to put one there. I'm just going to put the lid on this and give it a shake. You're up for any cards, Claire. Not letting you send replies. How rude of it, Mum. That's terrible. Are you slightly excited too? I'm going to put a couple of dots here. Now, they don't look anything when you first do them. But tomorrow, when it's had time to settle and dry, they look like little glimmery gems on your card. But you do need to leave it overnight to dry. Wonder if we could have like a shiny gloves. That looks cute. I like it. Oh, and his nose. Oh, I'm going mad now, aren't I? Look, he's going to have a shimmery, glossy nose. There we go. Right, so that was that fold. So it was, if you want to see the original, which is in inches, it's a Brenda Quintana that did it. A while ago now, though. I found it on Pinterest. I usually try and find some folds on Pinterest. I try and make my own, but I'm just not very good at that. Or I pick one and it's exactly the same as someone else's. So I just get my ideas from other people and that's what they put them on there for. So there we go. It's a little craft fair in a village. Or are you on about, oh no, I'm sorry. We're going to a big craft show in Birmingham. So exciting. I've never been to one before, but I do have a Christmas fair I'm supposed to be doing the stall at. So I really need to get cracking and make some stuff. So I think I might make a few more of these. I love it, I do. I'm determined I'm going to try and make some money back so I can do an order with Stampin' Up. There we go. See, Creative Craft Show. And there's a Christmas card. Who wouldn't be excited for a Christmas section? I tell you. So we've used a few pens, but you don't have to colour your gnomes. You could even use the gnome paper and cut the gnomes out. But because I wanted it to be real red, I couldn't use that paper because that's not what colours they are. So a few pens, and we have, I'm being very careful now, and we have a gnome inside. You could put a sentiment inside as well if you'd like to, but you can't see it from outside, so it's all good. Thank you so much for watching. I'm blabbering now, aren't I? But there we go. Thank you so much. Bye.